Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, you guys. Excuse me. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube community. And welcome to Empath Holistic Healing. It's me, Lady Empath. And yes, you're probably looking at either a tree, more likely than not. I'm actually literally in my front door, one of the many beautiful sights that I get to enjoy in nature. As you all can see, the title, it says, just get out in nature and just breathe. And I'm coming on this morning not long after my own version of that. It was in my guidance to take more time in nature, in silence. Silence is golden. And not just, we're always thinking, there's always something. And the reason why I came on this morning to shower shortly here and get ready for work and all of that. But I was up early and it was such a beautiful thing. I simply made a cup of coffee, put on my nice warm fuzzy robe, and I went outside. Not in my usual way, because personality types like mine, I mean, even when it comes to spirituality or holistic practices, yoga or whatever, we typically tend to be very disciplined and, um, you know, very structured and organized in that way. But sometimes without a plan, without, okay, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to do my mantras and which is all great, but sometimes just the silence and the intention of connecting to nature. So what I did, I took my cup of coffee, I walked out, and it was still the sun wasn't as bright yet. It was still kind of early rising, and I went and walked and I just breathed and I stood under a tree. As I drank the coffee, I just stood there. Then with one hand, I put my left hand on the trunk of the tree, and I just took some deep breaths in and out. Then I just looked up into the tree, looking at all of the various branches as I listened to the birds. Then I paid attention to my breath again. Then I turned around and leaned my tailbone and back up against the trunk of the tree. I set an intention to connect. I heard so much mind chatter, but I set the intention just to be an observer of myself, an observer without any judgment. I asked Archangel Michael, Archangel Xandalphon to assist with not only clearing my energy from the energy that's beneath and around and for protection, but I also asked for Mother Gaia, for the earth, for trees, for nature, for the demographics of any energy and frequency and vibration of trauma, toxicity, and anything that is not high frequency, anything that is not benevolent in nature, and then to clear it from my energy field as well, since we're always receiving energy. And then I asked that silently. I didn't open my mouth. I asked it internally. I heard my inner self speak that. I set that intention to just be silent. So I didn't speak while I was out there, not audibly. Next thing I knew, of course, warm tears started rolling down my eyes. I felt certain pains in my body, and I asked, what that was about internally and to release it. And I asked Zadkiel, Archangel Zadkiel, to transmit the violet fire. I set my intention as I was there to just release everything that wasn't serving me. The more I was out there in that state, I started feeling lighter. I noticed it. Where at first everything was racing, then everything slowed down. And it was so beautiful. Before I came in, I turned around and then the sun was coming up brighter. And so it was literally right there in front of me. So I turned face the sun. It was, and so first I gazed at it because it's so bright. Of course, you can't literally just stare into it. So I gazed at it. Then I closed my eyes as I faced it to take it in, the energy of the sun. And wow, is all I can say. And it's so simple, you guys. I mean, this is nothing deep or profound, you know, but sometimes it is the simplicity, it's the simple things that reground us. I took my shoes off. I put my feet on the base of some of the trees, branches that stuck, that are sticking up, not their branches, the roots that were kind of protruding out of the ground. I asked for grounding there. And even now, I'm looking at this tree. I don't know if you all see this tree, but because it's kind of probably far away from you all, but there's birds in the tree. And, why is this so important? It's just to connect to ourselves, to release all that excess, all that energy, all of the stressors of life and the things that we encounter, and even the things that we're processing through sometimes can feel a lot. So, doing things like this get us back to us, get us back calm and centered, better position us for our day and for whatever else it is that we are embarking upon. It's a part of it. And it was enjoyable, which is a part of the process and journey. Enjoying, being, breathing, nothing to prove, nothing to fix, nothing to change, nothing to accomplish. That nothingness, the neutrality, the nowness. Oh gosh, it was just freeing. And I just thought I would come on to share that. I will be on later on this evening, as I promised. We are embarking on this 21-day prayer meditation of open, open minutes, 10 being the number of ending of cycles or number of completion, something being brought to the fruition. Um, and so that is something we'll be doing every night for 21 days. And I thought I would just come on this morning and share some of my own practices with you all. And maybe that would confirm something that you've heard in your guidance and lead you to your version of getting out in nature. Whatever that means. For an example, we may not be in Hawaii or Colorado, two of my favorite places. We may not be, in places that are known for their natural, you know, equilibrium and beauty. But wherever we are, there's versions of nature around us that we can take advantage of should we choose. For an example, the tree that you're looking at. This is Las Vegas, Nevada, you guys. So it is not known for its natural wonders, but there is nature here, or else we wouldn't be living and breathing in this demographic if there were none. It's a matter of choice and perception and taking out that time. So I chose a moment where it would still be relatively quiet. I chose a time to do that. And in my case, where I knew that because of where I'm located, that it wasn't likely I would be interrupted by a lot of traffic, a lot of people, a lot of external noises. I knew that chances are I would be out there alone for the most part. So it's really about us assessing what our situation is and asking for that guidance as to how and where we can find our moments in nature. And I think I spent, for me, I think I was out there for maybe 30 minutes. That may not be necessary, but I felt like, it was overdue. And that due to some of the things that I am going through, that, I really needed to do it a little bit more. But you go by your own inner guidance and what you feel like you need, but it's certainly something that will benefit you on your journey, um, especially as we're embarking on this 21 days of release, this 21 days of tapping into that frequency of forgiveness for the self and all involved. It's gonna bring all of that to balance for you and ground you and such peace. All right. Well, I got to get going, guys. I need to get in the shower, get ready for work here. Sending you all love and light and hope and pray that you find your solace and solitude in your moments in nature and ground and reconnect to yourself and just enjoy that nothingness. You deserve it. You need it. Soha. So it is, and so let it be. Namaste. Oops, sorry, guys. Trying to readjust here. Have a wonderful day. E. Take care of yourself, you guys. Very important. Get out in nature. Have a wonderful day.